Oh my god, the mountains out here are just gorgeous.
All right, what is up, coaster people? Today is a big day. We are out here in Farmington, Utah for our first ever visit to Lagoon, our first ever visit to the Pacific Northwest, period. It's our first big trip after this whole coronavirus thing. And I absolutely cannot wait to ride Cannibal, Wicked, the entire lineup that Lagoon has to offer. We've got Silverwood tomorrow, but the big focus is today, just getting as many rides on this giant as possible. Making our way into the park now. Of course, face masks are required at Lagoon and Six Flags.
As you can see, everybody, all guests, all park personnel, everybody is required to have a mask on a ride, unless they are under the age of 3 or of course have medical conditions.
All right, so I'm in the park now. Not a long process really, and the park doesn't look busy at all. And of course I'm gonna head straight to Cannibal, my most anticipated ride, and what I heard is probably gonna be the busiest ride here.
Look at this view. Where else do you see mountains like this from inside an amusement park other than, you know, Magic Mountain? And now we await rope drop. All right, and everybody is walking directly to Cannibal as anticipated. We've got 9 hours today, so we should be able to get ample rides on it and Wicked.
Cannibal does not currently have enough people to operate it, so the first ride of the day is actually gonna be the vintage wooden roller coaster. So the roller coaster was decent. Not as good as I expected for a vintage wooden coaster. Millennium Flyers didn't really add much to it, but I'll probably ride it again later, see if it warms up.
And now it is time for Wicked, the Zero launch coaster.
For your own safety, do not get your own. Hold on tight and enjoy your ride.
So Wicked, extremely good, extremely fun first half. That drop had a lot of ejector. That launch is extremely unique. It's kind of underwhelming in the second half. Definitely gonna get a few more rides in on it though.
And here it is, one of the last Schwarzkopfs I've yet to ride. I've got really high expectations for it.
Welcome back. Once your lap bar has been released,
So that was really good. The double vertical loops were intense. There were a lot of positives in the Helix. I don't think it was better than Shockwave at Six Flags Over Texas though, honestly. Cannibal is open now, so we're gonna head back there and finally ride this place, park's #1.
Well, this is certainly interesting.
Okay, and that was incredible, but not really what I was expecting. It's almost like if a Gerstlauer Infinity coaster met a B&M dive coaster. That first drop is loaded with just so much ejector. Again, it's a hyper drop, over 200 feet. But after that, it's really mundane up until that mid-course. And you go through that mid-course, and of course that lagoon roll that everybody talks about, and that's absolutely loaded with hang time. But I feel like there's just a lot of pacing issues. We're gonna ride it a few more times and see what the opinion is after that. But for now, it doesn't really break the top 25. It's not what I was expecting. I will say Cannibal does have some really good theming, and that whole experience of going up into the silo is so unique. It's such a trip. That is one incredible aspect. But aside from that, I don't know that they have really a true standout, blow you away #1 that would fit in enthusiast top 25. But lines are short, enough time to form second opinions. We're gonna marathon everything and then come back with a final thought on it all. All right, that is it from Lagoon. We got a few more rides in on everything, and again, a very solid park with a very solid lineup. It reminds me a lot of Kennywood, just a vintage amusement park that's starting to outgrow its size. Cannibal, Wicked, Colossus, all of them just got extremely better as the day went on, especially with how hot it was. It was 94 degrees today, so once it heated up, those things started hauling. I even really enjoyed Roller Coaster. All in all, this has a beautiful setting out in the mountains, a very decent lineup. I'll definitely be back here again. It's not a park that I'm going to make it out to very often. We're starting our first of 2 days at Silverwood tomorrow, and until then, ride on.